Shalom, this is Levi Shore. Welcome back to Swing Good Torah. So, we're going to see something incredible from the Megillat Esther, and I think it's a hint. It's a secret of something huge that could happen very soon in this war with Israel and Iran. And it happens on the 23rd of Sivan, which is starting very soon, if not now in Eretz Israel. It probably already is. The 23rd of Sivan. It's going to be Thursday, June the 19th for us. And let's take a look here in the Megillat Esther, and it's a pretty incredible secret that's hidden in here. So let's take a look. So it says here, so this is in the 8th chapter if you want to look it up yourself. And it says, Vayikaru Sifrei Hamelech Be'esachi B'chodesh HaShalishi. So the king's scribes, they were summoned at the time of the third month, Hu Chodesh Sivan, which is the month of Sivan, Bishalosha ve'esrim, Bo, on the 23rd, in that month. Vayikaseh kechol asher tziva Mordechai el HaYehudi. And there was letters that were written at the command of Mordecai to the Jews, ve'el ha'achash darpanim v'hapachos v'sari hamedinos. So Mordecai wrote these letters to all the Jews in the Persian Empire, to the satraps, to the governors, and to the officials, Asher Mekodo Yad Kush, all the way from Hodu, which is India, and Kush is probably Ethiopia or Sudan in Africa. So they're very close together, and the Gemara talks about this. So it says, oh, that doesn't seem like such a huge empire. But if you go, let's say, from India and you go the other way and you go all the way around the world back to Ethiopia, then it's saying that he has controlled the known world at that time. So Sheva Esrim Umeya Medina, so 127 countries. Medina, Kisava ve'am to every people, Kilashono, according to its own language, ve'al Yehudim, Kisavam v'chilashonam. And he wrote to the Jews in their own script and their own language. So here, let's go a little further here. So how did I get into that? Let me see if I can close that there. All right, so let's go to the next part here. So it says, V'yikso b'shem HaMelech Achashverosh. This is written in the name of Achashverosh. V'yaktom b'tabas HaMelech. And it was sealed with the king's signet ring. Now, there's a little secret in the Megillat Esther. When it says King Achashverosh, that was just referring to King Achashverosh, who was the king of the Persian Empire. But when the Megillah just says Melech, just says king, this is referring to Hashem. This is referring to the King of Kings, Hashem, the infinite, being the infinite creator of the world. So this is sealed with Hashem's ring. The Yishlach Sefarim Biyad Haratzi. And it was sent, it was sealed with the king's signet ring, and the letters were sent with the mounted riders, Biyad Haratzim Basusim. They were riders on horses, Rokve Harechesh, riding horses, Ha'achash Diranim, and they were in the king's service, B'nai Haramachim, and they used the royal horses here. Well, I did it again. Let's see if I can just close this out here, and let's see. Will this go down? Let me see if I can get. Oh, okay, it doesn't want to work. Let me just go a little further here. So then what were these letters about? So the letters, Asher Nasan HaMelech Yehudim. So the king, so this is referring to, the secret here is it's referring to Hashem. Hashem gave Yehudim to the Jewish people, Asher B'chol Ir V'Ir, in every city, L'hikachel V'la'mod al Nafsham L'hashmid V'laharog V'la'abed, as kol chel am umedina hatzarim osam taf v'nashim u'shalalam lavuz. So the letters were giving permission to the Jews of every city to assemble and fight for their lives. If any people or province attacks them, any country attacks them, they may destroy, kill, exterminate its armed force, together with women and children, and plunder their possessions. So then, b'yom echad b'kol medinos hamelech Achashverosh b'shlosha asr lechodesh, Shneim Aser Hu Kodesh Adar. So on a single day in all the provinces of King Achashverosh, namely on the 13th day of the 12th month, and that is the month of Adar. Okay, so this is very interesting. So the Megillah is saying that in the times of Mordecai and Esther, there was command. So Mordecai wrote these letters, and it was sealed by the King Achashverosh's signet ring. But the secret in the Megillah is that this is a special. It's being sealed not only by the king at the time, but it's being sealed by Hashem. So there's something very special about the 23rd of Adar, and this is connected to the redemption on Purim. So here, as we're in this war, this current war between Israel and Iran, it seems like something very, very big is possibly going to happen tonight or tomorrow. And that's going to be the 23rd of Sivan. And it has some special significance. There's some secret that the Megillah is teaching us about. And President Trump, for instance, he's been going on and on about possibly using these B-2 stealth bombers, which are the only planes built that can handle these I think it's like 400,000 pound bunker buster bombs that could destroy the nuclear reactors at Fordo. So maybe something very, very big is going to happen. We'll have to wait and see. But there's some secret that the Megillah is teaching us about some special ruchnias, some special like spiritual power of on the 23rd of Sivan, which we're about to enter into, and how it relates to Purim. Okay, so we'll have to stay tuned and see what happens. And B'ezrat Hashem, we'll see the complete destruction of the nuclear arsenal in Iran. And who knows? I mean, maybe something very big. I mean, we'll see the fall of the Ayatollah or something. I don't know. But something big could potentially happen on the 23rd of Sivan. And we get this secret and this clue from the Megillat Esther. All right, thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I hope to see you back soon on Sweet and Good Torah. All the best.